Samsung, proud sponsor of Techbusters.
Welkom back by Techbusters. Now, this is Techbusters. Good evening. I'm fooling around. The residents of the Johannesburg suburb of Parkhurst, they are up in arms and they're so excited because they've been making waves last month when they were asked for proposals from a telecom service to provide fiber to the home, to their homes and to their businesses in this upmarket area. This high-speed connectivity is going to change their lives. Once completed, Parkhurst will be the first suburb in the city with this private access. And so a lot of other stakeholders are watching to see what happens because they're obviously going to use this as a blueprint for other suburbs. Ryan Hawthorne is the man who's behind the ideas, and he's with me in the studio to tell us more about Parkhurst and the high-speed internet access, fiber to the home. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, I used to work at Neotel, and my boss and I spoke about delivering fiber to the home in Parkhurst for quite a while, and subsequent to that I left. And Parkhurst has a very active Facebook page, and it came up that the residents wanted to roll out CCTV cameras, which requires fiber. So I suggested that we roll out fiber to the home at the same time, and that's what we've done.
So you've put this proposal forward. You've asked the residents of Parkhurst to sign up and say, do you want fiber to the home? Do you want high-speed internet access? And what has been, the reaction so far?
Well, what we've done is the first thing we did was we had a big residents AGM where everyone stuck up their hand and said that we want better broadband in the suburb. We must have the worst broadband in Joburg. It's really poor. And so the residents voted overwhelmingly to go and pursue a fiber to the home option. And the company that we ultimately selected, we went through a whole call for proposals process. The company that we selected, a company called Vumatel, have asked us that we get a moral commitment from residents, from about 30% of residents. And to date, within 2 weeks of issuing our little simple survey form, we're at 25%. So we're very confident.
Wow, you guys are really active. I've got a colleague at Prime Media. His name's Alan Matthews. And I get updates because he lives in Parkhurst. I get updates every single meeting you have. He is so excited. He cannot wait for fiber to the home. Now, what's the pricing going to be, and do you have to dig up your whole suburb again?
We do. So Parkhurst is going to become something of a construction site in the coming months. We are trenching, or Vumatel's trenching down both sides of every single street. But we're going to get 1,000 megabits per second worth of broadband, which is South Korean broadband speeds in Joburg for fairly reasonable prices. So one of the reasons that Vumatel actually won was because they offered a free line rental for 4 megabits per second, and then you have to buy your data on top of that.
Yes.
There's a 2,500 Rand connection, once-off fee. And then it goes up to 50 megabits per second for 500 Rand a month, plus data again. Again, 2,500 Rand once-off fee. 100 megabits per second for 700 Rand a month, and then 1,000 megabits per second for 1,300 Rand a month, plus data.
What? Repeat that again.
Well, 1,000 megabits per second for 1,300 Rand a month.
You guys are so lucky. So this is definitely going to happen. I mean, you got to get, I think, 25% or 30% of the residents. You've got 25% who said, yes, please, we want it.
Yeah, so we're almost there. We're almost there, yeah.
So when will the first connections happen?
Well, we're hoping that they'll put in their way leave approvals to the City of Joburg this week or next week.
Yeah.
And that normally takes 4 to 6 weeks. And so they'll start building after that. We're hoping to have the first residents, the first streets lit up by September, October.
That is quite amazing. And so exciting times ahead. What happens if my suburb, for example, comes and speaks to you, Ryan, and we pay for your relocation costs and everything? We get you to move to Woodmead, and you can do the same project there. How's that for an idea?
Well, you don't have to do that. You can go and go and have a look at our website, parkhurstvillage.com. Go check it out. All of our documentation there, the survey, the forms, etc. So
I imagine that there are other suburbs in the area, like Craighall Park, for example. They got the other parks in the area as well, because you're just talking Parkhurst specifically. Are they going to do something similar, or are they going to just take your blueprint and put it onto their suburb?
So I know that Vumatel's got plans to roll out to another, I think, 9 or 11 suburbs nearby. And Craighall Park, right next door to us, already has a fibre to the home plan from their security provider, again, because of the CCTV link up.
Wow, that's fantastic. So the website, just give that again, because there might be some Parkhurst residents that are listening to us. They want this connectivity. They want high-speed internet access. But before you tell us that, what I found quite surprising is that the businesses through the main strip of Parkhurst have been the slowest to react to getting this kind of connectivity. Why is that?
Yeah, we're not. Well, to be honest, we've got a very, very active group of residents. So we must have over 20 volunteers who, like Toby, in fact, who are knocking on doors and dropping off magazines and harassing their neighbours.
Is that what Toby's been doing in Parkhurst?
Well, he's going to be doing that
Can
soon.
I just give those residents, if Toby Shapshak knocks on your door in living Parkhurst and he identifies himself as Toby, do not answer the door, okay? Do not switch off all your lights, ignore the fact that he's outside your home. Sorry about that, Ryan. I just have to warn the residents. So, give us the website again if people want to get involved.
parkhurstVillage.com/FTTH.
Fantastic. Ryan, listen, best of luck. I think it's fantastic what you're doing. I hope you're going to create free Wi-Fi hotspots along the main strip of Parkhurst as well.
I hope that Vumatel does do that. They did say that they would do that.
Okay.
But yeah.
Great stuff. Well, that's amazing stuff. Well, these days, you can edit, you can create, and you can share documents on the go without stopping at the office. And now, even that's gotten even easier. Turbo Scanner, OCR, combines a mobile scanner with OCR or character recognition to create a truly useful little device. It's Toby's app of the week, so it's got to be great.